This is our front door. We preserved the old historic door. My name's Leanne Moussa. I am a resident of Sandy Hll neighbourhood of Ottawa. I recently organized the community buy of an old carriage house property in our neighbourhood. This old carriage house building is around the corner from where I live and down the street from the little nursery school that I have been taking my kids to for the last 6 years. I walked by it every day for a year while I was on maternity leave and knew that the childcare centre was looking for a new home, something not easy to find in downtown Ottawa. And, walked by this building every day for probably, at least 9 months since the place was on the market, and thought maybe there'd be a way to move our childcare facility into this space and allow them to remain in our community, because it was looking more and more unlikely that they were going to be able to stay. We joked about it, and then as the property stayed on the market a bit longer, we realized that it was about, I guess the price had come down to 1.1. We thought, maybe this is workable. What we did was we used a regular private sector model because it was the easiest to put together. We set up a partnership agreement, like a shareholders agreement that we were all comfortable with, and would require 65% approval on any major decision, set up some rules for the transfer of shares, all following sort of a standard private sector model. But we used it to mobilize the community to buy the property and finance the space. In the end, the overall project cost approximately $1.9 million. We had 20 shareholders and 25 units sold at approximately $35,000 a unit. And then the remainder of the financing was done through regular bank institutional financing. We signed leases with the childcare provider on the main floor, which is Betty Hyde Cooperative Early Learning Centre, which is a charitable, not-for-profit childcare provider, and the upstairs group, which is the Child, Adolescent and Family Centre of Ottawa, CAFCO, who is a group practice of professionals, and they've taken the upstairs office space. Part of the impetus for this project is we realized some of the limitations that we were facing as a community in terms of controlling building use or zoning through regular consultation processes and regular planning processes. So this was really an effort for us to empower people, empower neighbours to become the developers and shape their community in a way that they have not been able to do through participation in the city planning and development process. But of course, we still had to work with the city on this project, and in fact, they were quite helpful in terms of helping us facilitate our rezoning. We really didn't know what we were doing, so we made an effort to do development in the way that we would like to see other developers and development projects run, where our consultation was genuine. We invited neighbours to a meeting prior to submitting our zoning application so that we could have their concerns, any issues that they raised actually reflected in our plans. And I think that process of engagement led to more people wanting to be involved in the project. And it really was just an organic process of people coming on board. I think the most rewarding thing about this project is seeing children come every day and really enjoy the space and feel like they're coming to not just a childcare centre, but a place that really feels like a home embedded in a neighbourhood and community. And it has really, I think, captured people's imagination in terms of what you can do to shape your community. It's empowering.